Done. Oh, it's a bit of a struggle to find somewhere to park the vehicles at the end of the day. I've ridden till just gone 10 o'clock and done just shy of 225 miles. You happy to come over, Tony? Yeah. And yeah, it's been quite a tough day. I wasn't expecting to make much more than 225 today because I knew it would be a really hilly one, over 3,000 meters climbing. So cold start, but then it cleared and it was absolutely beautiful once the sun came out. I mean, one of the most memorable days of the trip by far, you know, up through Queensland Pass, the remarkable ski resort near Wanaka, and it was just staggeringly beautiful with the snow-peaked mountains around us. I could tell the team were absolutely loving it. I was, maybe it's a bit of a hangover from Australia physically and mentally, but I was in the doldrums a bit today. I think maybe we got the fueling strategy slightly wrong, and yeah, still just sort of trying to get my head and body into gear with the new leg. But I had quite a tough ride today, and it wasn't exactly a recovery ride with over 3,000 meters climbing. But I mean, Tony, what's the rough plan looking forwards? I mean,
I think you're on track. I think you're still on track now, potentially for getting that evening ferry. I think
so. The day after tomorrow.
Today. Yeah, I think you've hit the mileage today.
So what's the issue? I mean, we're trying to get the ferry between South Island and North Island.
So we want to try and catch the very last ferry, which is at 6:45 or 7 p.m.
Yeah.
We have to be there an hour before to check in, but that's to say the vehicle has to be there, not necessarily you.
Yeah.
If we don't get that ferry, the next ferry is 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, okay.
So you lose the last ride session of the evening, and you lose the following morning ride session.
Yeah.
And then you lose the time at 3.5 hour crossing. So
yeah,
we lose certainly 3/4 of a day's worth of riding if we don't catch that ferry.
So, oh yeah, good point. So I mean, yeah, that's massive. I mean, that would potentially undo the advantage that we built through the big finish in Australia.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So it's all to play for. I mean, is tomorrow similar to today in terms of climbing?
Yes.
So it's a big day again.
It is, yeah.
Right, it's gone 10 o'clock. So, ready,
Well done, Mark. Great day. Well done.